Go ahead, Haley.
I think it's interesting that essentially what you said is the catalyst for all of this was your children. And so it was being a parent during COVID that kind of catapulted you into politics because I have the same experience. It wasn't until Sandy Hook that I really kind of thought, fuck, this isn't right. You know, that was a key moment for me in really the trajectory of like me getting into politics, and kind of everything revolved around this. So I just thought it was interesting that it was the same for you. It was always about my kids in the beginning. That's what threw me into it.
And now we sit here as the children of our own mom, trying to get her out of the MAGA, as you put it, rich thrall.
I want to
Um,
go back to the COVID. I don't understand how that made you so upset. No one knew how to navigate COVID. Other governments in other countries didn't know how to navigate that. We
no, they
were lied
did.
to by Fauci, I do believe. Um,
Mom, if I may, the
yes, you
first
may.
point Rich made in what he was saying was the thing that really gave him the sense of community and wanting to be in MAGA was that
Uh-huh.
MAGA was always presenting this other, a they, an adversary, whether that is progressives, Democrats, people of different races, whoever the boogeyman was. MAGA is very good in its messaging about always putting one in front of you. Right now it's Iran or trans people. I mean, there's always a bunch of them. But the what Rich was saying is like that idea is wrong. It's manufactured specifically to keep you as an adherent to the MAGA movement.
So you
Do
don't
you?
think COVID was real, Chad?
No, I'm not talking about.
What
Yes, obviously COVID was real. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you and Dad for the duration of this podcast have always been very aggressively against whoever the MAGA enemy du jour is. You
yeah.
know, whether it's China, Iran, it can be different countries, obviously. It can be liberals, it can be Antifa, whatever that is. Now they're arresting people who are just like protesters saying you're Antifa, so you go to jail. That's happening now in Minnesota. Um, so I'm just wondering for you, Mom, if hearing Rich talk about that like unlocks anything, because that was your guys' on ramp to this too, is who is my enemy? In the beginning, it's Obama, obviously, and
Right.
we understand why you perceive him as an enemy. But throughout the course of your tenure in MAGA, you've always had an enemy. Whoever Trump says is that enemy, you hate them. You openly talk about it. You call them names, et cetera, et cetera. And Rich is sitting here telling you that's how they got him in the first place.
Right. I understand what you're saying.